Peace and blessings. What's good with your family? What's good with your much love and respect? Peace and blessings. Once again, we back. Once again, we back. Peace and blessings. What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you? Peace and blessings. Much love. Do me the favor. Kindly do me the favor. We're here. DAP. Share, like the page. Share, like the page. Do me that favor. All right? Do me that favor. Please share and like the page. It means a lot. Okay. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. We're back. DAP. Let me know if you hear me now. I appreciate it if you can let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat, please. Put a 1 in the chat to let me know that you do hear me. Really appreciate it. All right, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. 1 in the chat. I appreciate it. Once again, this is the People's Topics. Today is going to be the People's Topics. Let me know if you can hear me. Much love, much love. Blessings, blessings. Yep. So today's topic is going to be whatever you want it to be. And we're going to start it off with the candidates. Once again, we're going to start it off with the candidates. Why are you choosing the candidates that you choosing as far as the mayor, the council people, the at-large people? What's the reason why you're going to use, or which one, what's the reason why you feel like they would be the better candidate? Why are you picking these people? I'm going to put the phone number on the screen so you can call in and give your reason why you feel this person is the right person to put in the seat as mayor first. Okay? So the phone number is coming in. What's good, my brother Shelton? Much love and respect, man. Thank you for tuning in. Peace and blessings to you and the family, my brother. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Thank you. Yep. So this is going to be the time where you can basically grab the number, call in, and let us know why you choosing that candidate for the mayor's spot. All right? Grab that number. Why are you choosing that candidate? Why would it be good? Why would be that candidate you choosing would be a good candidate to put in the seat? All right? Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. The phone number is there, so you can always go ahead and call if you like. It's fine. You can always call if you want to call in. The phone number is there. You can choose whatever candidate you want. You can choose the candidate that you want. Why would it be? The phone number is on the screen. Hold on for 1 minute. Let me just do something really quick. The phone number is 973-433-5787. 5666. All right. And there you have it. All right. Someone hit me up real quick, but why would you want your particular candidate in office? What's the reason? Why are you picking that candidate? Who would be a good candidate in your city and why? What, hold on for a minute. There we go. So go ahead, make that phone call, 973-433-5666, and we will answer the phone and see what's your perspective on that particular candidate. Much love and respect to you guys. Appreciate you guys chiming in. Appreciate you guys chiming in. Much love and respect. Please do me the favor, share and like the page. This is DAP. Let's go. Thank you, Shelton. Thank you for letting me know that I'm clear. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. All right, hold on for 1 minute. Here we go. All right, give me 1 minute, my man Thompson. My man Thomas, give me 1 minute. Hold on for 1 minute. Let me make sure I grab you in here and get you on this phone, brother. 1 minute. All right, let's go. So Thompson, are you there, brother? Can you hear me?
Sure I can, my dude.
All right, thank you for having in, my brother. I appreciate that. Okay, so who would you say would be a good candidate as far as the mayor is concerned in Jersey City? Who would you first say would be that person that you think that you would vote for that would be a good fit to be the mayor in Jersey City?
Well, first of all, I want to introduce myself.
Go ahead, bro.
My name is Thomas Phillips. Nickname in Jersey City is Phil. I've been familiar with Bill O'Day, my dude, since 1989. You know what I'm saying? And I know what this guy have done for people of color. I am one of the individuals that talked with him, campaigned for Glenn Cunningham along with him, and Bill O'Day was one of the individual, as he was a councilman, that endorsed me as a correction officer in 1999. You know what I'm saying? That's many years ago. But I know him as straight up as a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really showed himself as a real individual, a real man, and he ain't color struck. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I became a CO, bruh, like, it was brothers.
Wow.
After me too, out there. And, well, I started in the old jail, and I went from the old jail to the trailers out in Secaucus. And from the trailers, we went to what is now present day Hudson County Jail in South Kearney. So shout out to Bill O'Day, bro. Listen, man, you got my vote, man. You heard?
No doubt. Hey, man, what was it like? What was it like when Bill O'Day, you said something about he helped you become a CEO, and that was a while back. What was the feeling like when you got that job? You came from the, you was a veteran at one time, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm still a veteran because I'm alive, my
No doubt, no
dude.
doubt. I'm saying you. I meant military.
Yeah. I was in the military
Right,
way back in 1974 to 1977. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And my basic training was in Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
right,
My AIT was in Fort Dix, New
right.
Jersey. Shout out to Fort Dix.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, and so I moved to Jersey City in 1984, and shout out to my big brother-in-law, uh, Lawrence Brooker,
Okay.
and Crush. That's what I knew him, man. That was Lawrence, my brother-in-law, best friend.
Got it.
And so I got introduced to Bill O'Day through them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at that particular time, I was working at MAPI, the military base in Bayonne. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I started there in '88, and I went there to 1990.
Hmm.
And so my name came up. He introduced me to Bill O'Day. I went to see him, and we had a great conversation. And I hope you remember me, man.
No
My
doubt,
name
no
is
doubt. Okay.
and Bill O'Day set me on the path, and I met this. And I'm not doing him any justice, but he was a Italian dude with a big cigar, and he was like, "Yeah, Bill told me about you. You a veteran," and that was our conversation. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? And no doubt that I acknowledged that and said, "Yeah, you know, I got my honorable discharge, and you know what I'm saying. I
No doubt.
served
How
3 years."
old were you then at that time?
So this was in '94, and
94.
so I was born 1956. So
Okay.
to be accurate with those numbers, I was about a cool, maybe 24, 25 years old.
Okay. Okay.
You
That's
know what
what's
I'm
up.
saying?
That's
If,
what's
if
up.
my math is correct, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I was like a cool 25, 26 years old. You know what I'm
No
saying? When
doubt.
I arrived in Jersey City,
So
but
if you was to say something to Bill O'Day, even if he may not remember, but if he, what would you want to say to him right now as far as this election goes? Because you just said that this would be the person that you feel would be a great candidate. What would you like to say to him, bro?
yo, Bill, man, even though that we both got older, man, I'm 69, and I know you probably a couple of years
Wow.
older than me, but I remember you, my dude, and I salute you, and you got my vote.
Oh, that's
Hello?
what's up, brother. Much love, man. That's what's up. Hey, man, Bill, I appreciate you chiming in on that, man. I really appreciate that, man. You had the heart to come in and just say what you feel about the person you choose, and that's all I'm asking for those to come in and
Okay,
whoever you
but
choose.
don't cut me off yet. Like
Oh,
I
I'm not
got
gonna
something
cut
to
you off.
say.
Go ahead, baby. Do your thing.
I got something to say about the dude that got this podcast. You
Oh
know what I'm
man, go
saying?
ahead.
I met this young man right here when he was in his 20s. He was
Yeah,
on Myrtle and Martin Luther King.
yeah, yeah.
And he
Long time
became
ago,
our
bro.
barber, my barber, my son's
No doubt.
barber. And look, you know, he's so busy right now, you know what I'm saying? He don't get a chance to call me, you know what I mean?
No doubt. That's my man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you,
So I
man.
salute you,
I
baby.
appreciate you always support me, brother. Respect.
Yeah. Got
No
nothing
doubt.
but love for you,
My
baby.
man Phil. Respect.
All right, one.
One. Peace and blessings. Yeah, good brother right there, man. I appreciate that call, man. That means a lot to that brother Phil, man. He said Bill O'Day. He said Bill O'Day is his man that he feel would be the best to be in that seat. What about you, my man Shelton? What's good with you, Shelton? Who you think would be a good spot? Who would be a good person to be in that spot? What candidate would be good for you? Which candidate will be good for you? Let me know. Who would be a good candidate for you in the spot? of the mayor's spot. And we're just going to talk about a few things tonight, man. Whatever it is, whatever topic you want to talk about, we can do that. But I'm just definitely bouncing off the election and all that good stuff that's coming up soon. Yep, I'm just bouncing off of that. So the next topic, it will be who you want for the the at large spot. Who would you want to be in the spot for council at large? All right, you can throw that on the comment board as well. You can throw that on the comment board as well. Sure enough. All right, you can definitely do that. Also, now I was thinking about this situation far as the shutdown goes. I did a video on the shutdown a few days ago, and I just want to ask a question because there are many different people that's looking at it different ways. There's some people looking at this situation or this shutdown this way, and there's other people looking at the shutdown this way. And a lot of times I think that we always hear the side of the people who are on the stamps, the people who are in need of the, whether it's government assistance of Section 8 or this or that, SNAP, EBT, or whatever the case may be. We always hear. Now, mind you, I'm coming from an energy or a time where I too was on food stamps. I just want that to be known. And I understand how important that was back then for us. Our family was on stamps as well, as many of our family members, friends did utilize the system for assistance, which is true. Now, looking back, I never thought about what no one else thought or cared. I never thought about what these people over here, how they felt about it. You know what I mean? I never thought about what these people over here felt about it, way across town, way down yonder, all over here. I never felt what they felt, never thought what they felt. But as we getting older, and because now, sometimes you want to hear what people perspectives is, and that's where I'm at. Have you ever asked, how do the people that say, this is what these people are saying, a lot of people saying this, we even talking about not just black people, we talking about the the black people, the white people, these people, that people, all of these people that say in arguments that they pay taxes. So I would like to hear from that side as well. Because I hear conversations, and I was in a conversation, and dude said, yeah, man, you got to understand, though, Brother Dave, that, you got people paying taxes and paying into the system for years. And you have to really look at that side, too. Now, I understand you may come from the side of, the people need and this, that, and the third. Yeah, but also think about that side. So let me give you guys a scenario. Let me give you a scenario. And this is not to kick nobody. This is not to down anybody. This is just to get a perspective from everybody. And now I'm just trying to get that perspective from the people who do say or did say and argue the fact that, hey, I am a taxpayer and I am the one. This is what they say. All right. I'm not saying it. This is what they say. People who pay taxes, people who argue the fact, the people that you may hear, and I've heard them say online, in my face, in conversations in the shop, that I'm tired of paying my taxes for people to yada, yada, yada. This is what I'm hearing, okay? I just want to get the perspective, okay? And sometimes we all have to sit back and look at a perspective that you may not care for. You may not care for that. And we get that. But I just want to hear that perspective out. And because I have a little scenario, I got a little scenario here, right? And I want you to sit back and listen to this scenario to see how you feel about the scenario. Okay. Say, for instance, you got a family by the name of, 1 minute. A family on the block named Johnson's. Johnson's, they get up early in the morning. They play no games. They get up early in the morning to take care of their business. Mom works 2 jobs. Pops drive a bus. The kids go to school. And everybody in the house is moving towards a mission early in the morning. Hang with me, y'all. Hang with me. Right? So now, down the street or across the street, there's a family by the name of the Millers. All right? The Millers are down the street or across the street. Now, for those just chiming in, I'm giving you a scenario of how some of the people that's considered they are paying taxes, how they feel. And I'm only doing this because we've gave stories and scenarios of how the people that's utilizing SNAP EBT. Once again, I was on that welfare thing too. And we gave their scenario, we gave their reasons, we gave their reasons why they need it right now, because you can be starving people. You can be actually having people go hungry. You understand what I'm saying? And shutting it down would be a bad thing for that reason. But now I'm giving you another side from where people on the other side, that's black, white, different nationalities, whatever the case may be, and this is how they are looking at it. Back to the Johnsons and the Millers across the street. So the Millers, for over 30 years, been living on the system. I'm not talking about partially. I'm not talking about 80%, 70%, 60, 30, 20, 18%. I'm talking over 30 years, and that could be 35, 40 years on the system, EBT, SNAP, and Section 8, and any other public assistance that they are able to get. Okay? I want you to keep this in mind. Everything. Grandma did it. Grandma also did it. And now the kids are doing it. They pass it down like a family tradition. This is what the other side is saying. I want you to keep in mind what I'm saying. This is not David saying this. I'm saying that people that pay taxes and they say they are tired of it. I'm just giving you the scenario. Okay? And they asked me, one of the guys said to me in an argument as a debate, and we was talking, he said, but listen, you got to really look at this side, Brother Dave. I hear you, but you got to look at this side. Give me 1 minute. Mr. Phil, hold on for a minute. What's good? Hold on. I'm going to put you in. Hold on. They can't hear you right now. Hold on. I'm listening right now. Go ahead, Mr. Phil. Go ahead and say what you're going to say, brother.
Did you mention anything about the food stamps not being coming to many people or nationality in this great city of Jersey City?
No, I was saying that what I was saying was in a argument or a debate I had, I was speaking to people who was coming from another angle about the shutdown. We're talking about some black, some white, different nationalities. Now, I know for a fact that there are a great percentage of Caucasians, other different nationalities are on SNAP and EBT and government assistance, which is Section 8, this, that, and third, whatever it is a lot of other nationalities that's on that. And I'm very aware of that. But what I'm speaking of now is there are people who are voicing their opinion and their perspective about why they are tired of paying taxes for people who are healthy that can work. We're not talking about people that can't work, old people, disabled, and all that stuff. We're not talking about that. This guy was telling me about how he feel about people that's not. And this is why I was given the scenario just a while ago about the Johnsons and the Millers. All right? The Johnsons work. Everybody in the house work. Everybody in the house doing something. Kids going to school, whole 9 yards. And across the street is the Millers. 30 years. Over 30 years. They have been living on the system, EBT, Section 8, SNAP, everything they can get their hands on. Grandma did it. Moms did it. Kids did it. And doing it and then pass it down like it's a traditional, like a family tradition. Okay. At first, the Johnsons was okay. They didn't mind. They was like, ain't nothing wrong with a little needing a little help. You know what I mean? So till you get on your feet, they tell them this to the Millers. Until you get on your feet, we got you. Right thing to do, right? Right thing to do. Okay? And this is the scenario dude was giving me. Okay? Not verbatim, but similar to this. But years went by, and the Millers never got on their feet. They got comfortable sitting down. Every single.
Okay. So I hear you loud and clear, my dude.
Yeah.
Let me just educate the people that don't even know, like, there's an age limit when mothers are by themselves, and some mother might have 2 kids, some mother might have 5 kids. And all respect and shout out to the mothers, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, respect.
They wasn't able to go to college while they had 5 kids and stay home and raise them by themselves.
That's
A
right.
shout out to all the mothers that
That's
back
right.
in the day that went to that are now considered as great grandmothers.
That's right.
But let me just inform the people who are maybe they're not aware that if a mother got 2 kids, and I'm going all the way back to the 70s, bro. If a mother got 2 kids, you heard? And once the child graduate and they reach the age of 18, they get cut off.
Right.
So I don't know who's running the narrative trying to fool people. Once you reach a certain age as an adult, and for guys, it's 18.
That's right.
Okay, for girls, it's the same thing.
Right.
But if back then, when they was on food stamp, once they get 18, the program automatically cut them off.
Right. But hear my point. Hear me out so I can let me keep going where I was going. I get what you're saying. So now, as time went on, after 30 something years, every month, right? They got comfortable. Now, every month when the EBT refill hit, they were throwing cookouts.
So,
Now,
Dave,
I want you to.
I see where you're going, bro.
Right.
And look, awareness is everything.
So that's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to.
Awareness is everything,
Right.
bro. And I just want to put my little input into it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care how many kids a woman chooses to have, because that's her right.
Right.
But if she had 10 kids and the last 4 kids was 1 and 2 years old, and she didn't have no man in the house, because this was accidentally put together for them to not even have a man, and black people wasn't set up to get food stamp. It was just meant for the white people.
Right.
And no disrespect to the white people, but that's how the system was.
Right.
So if she had 10 kids, and let's say 5 of those kids was above 18,
Right.
they was cut off. And let's say she had the other 5 that was 1, 2 years old. It is not her fault that she had to get up, make breakfast, put them on, and send them to school until they get 18.
Right.
So, like, that right there is some old kind of contracted shit for people to say, oh, so they can't work? No. Listen to me, man. Like, for real, man.
Yeah, that's where dude was going. That's what dude was going.
Our women, now I wasn't never on food stamp when I was coming up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was born in 56. Fortunately, we farmed, and then eventually my mother and father got jobs. So we was never on food stamps. But when they came out with that, man, it was a great thing.
Right.
Because listen, mothers raise daughters, men, and look, and the bottom line is white men, Oriental men, black men, we all left them and not even take care of our kids. A lot of us did that.
Right.
So the system was built for Caucasians.
Okay.
But fortunately, in the late 60s or in the early 70s, they allowed us to get it. Now we got to be the person that they pointing fingers at, man.
Right.
Bruh, listen, let me tell you right now, man. Shout out to all the great grandmothers, because in my age, that's what I am right now. I'm a great grandfather. And when all this shit came about, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we had those kids, man, they had to do what they had to do.
That's right.
I mean, it's not easy going out and you got 7 kids, 8 kids, and everybody's born in different years, my dude.
Yeah, I feel you.
So what I'm trying to say to you is this right here. To say that a woman was on food stamp for 30 years and you already expressed how many kids she had, bro.
Right.
Like, you know, she did what she had to do.
Right. Well, I never. Well, in the scenario I gave, I never gave how many children.
Let me finish.
Yeah. Do you think?
Who else can raise? Let's say she had 9 kids.
Right.
Who else can go out every day cleaning people's house, getting chump change, and paying rent back in the day? Who knows what it was back in the late 60s or early 70s? But I'm just trying to say, like, we got to stop doing that dumb shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, listen, and for real, bro, like, listen, man. I salute all my black great-grandmothers. I salute y'all. But listen, this shit is something that people have to understand. Don't look at she was on food stamp 30 years. What did she do in those 30 years with all them kids she had, bro? She raised them.
Okay.
She raised them.
Okay.
Why can't we salute that shit? You
Oh,
know
yeah, definitely.
No, let me finish now.
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish. This is your platform, baby.
I understand that a lot of young people, I'm not even going to say that some of them can't do the addition to this, but if a woman got 10 kids, a woman got 6 kids, everybody born in different years, my dude. So she is not a welfare woman. I'm sure she wanted to get a job, but if there's no man in the house, bruh, like she got to do all that herself, bruh. She got to go out and look. I'm only talking about when I came up.
Right.
My parents and them, we farmed. But these women, they might have to clean houses.
Right.
I'm just going way back because it ain't like we had this shit in 50s,
right.
1950s, 1960s.
Right.
We got on this shit in the late 60s. The late 60s would be 68 to the 70s, right. Bro, like 71, 72. I came up in that era. You heard?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I disagree, and I feel like we, because people say, "Oh yeah, I know a family that was on welfare for 35 years," but you don't know the intel, bro.
Right.
You don't know the ages of her kids that she was born.
Right.
The choices that she made. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like for real, like we need to get off of that, bro. Yeah. And we need to keep these programs going for these single mothers, bro.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. And you're 100% right, but everything you said, bro. 100% right, and I agree with everything you said. But also, I want to come from where, because I know this stuff. What you're saying, I'm with you on it, 100%. But I also am trying to give that other side that's thinking a certain way a ear. I gave them an ear. You know what I mean? And I wanted them to speak as well.
Okay. I understand. I understand that we are now living in 2025
now, and because of that, because of that, like you said earlier, your grandmother, your mother, they worked. And what these guys are saying is, here we are in 2025, they're saying the people that's here now don't even want to work 3 hours, bro.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm talking to somebody that was born in a certain year right now.
Right.
And look at you, bro. Look at your desire, your ambitions.
Right.
Look, we can all day join in and say that there are lazy people in the world that don't want to do anything.
Right.
But understand one thing, my dude, that the system is designed for people of color, and I'm not just talking about black people, bro. The system is designed in, and yet they made a few good laws where we can go into service and get paid and get a pension. But it ain't always been like that, my dude.
I feel you. I feel you,
man. Like for real,
I feel you.
Like, you know, young people who voice their opinion about other people, man.
Right.
Like, dude, like nobody had the same life, man. Everybody's life was different with their mom and their great grandmom, bro.
Facts.
And I want all people of color to understand, man, that listen, man, your grandma, your great grandma, if you got the chance to meet them, if you didn't, it was hard times back then, man. And look, and all I got to say is I want them to understand that these black women, they wasn't on welfare in the 50s, bro.
Right.
They wasn't on welfare in the 50s. That was designed for Caucasian women, bro. If you was a Caucasian woman, see, nobody talks about what history really is because they don't know. And the reason that we have these different opinions is because there are certain curriculums that's not told and taught in schools, bro. Right today in 225, man. You got people right now, even black people, they are making a salary of $300,000, $600,000. They don't want to talk about what the facts is anymore. A lot of people, bro. But the facts is, man, like we came here, bro. We listen, like they said about the bootstrap, that dumb shit.
Grab yourself up by the bootstraps.
we farm. Yeah, and we was sharecroppers, bro.
Right, that's
we
right.
Didn't own shit. We didn't own nothing, bro. You live on the man's farm. He gets most of the money. And look, at the end of the year, after the summer go and the tobacco already and the cotton already in the barn, and he making the money, you just got a little bit to take care of your family, bro.
Right.
You only got a little bit to take care of your family, bro.
I agree,
like,
brother.
I don't know where all these opinions coming from, you know, with these degrees and they all uppity, but history is history, bro. Right. You can never change that, man. Listen to me. The reason that our children, and I pray for them every day across the globe, listen, man. These people invented laws, and they know who they are. Some of them are dead. If they gave a black woman welfare, bro, they say that she couldn't have a man living with her. And they only did that, for as I know, with black people. You know what I'm saying? People of color. Thanks. And look, I'm going to say this to you. I know it might shock a whole lot of people. I never went to school with any other race but black people and white people, bro. When I was born in 56, bro. I was born in North Carolina, lived in a small town in Farmville, North Carolina, bro. I never sat in a class with a child that spoke a different language than English, bro. You know what I'm saying? I started school in 1962, bro.
No doubt.
Never sat in a class from 1 to all the way to 8th grade until I went to Farmville Central High. And shout out to Farmville Central High in North Carolina. You heard? But listen, I went to a school in the 70s, bro, with sitting in the school with the first Caucasian, bro. I went to an all-black school, all-black teachers, bro.
Right.
And look, it wasn't easy, man. And I'm gonna tell you, don't disrespect the mothers. And if a mother say, "Oh yeah, I got an assistant," and she should illustrate and point out the year. I got on welfare in 1971.
Right.
I had 10 kids. And if it's 1989 or 1990, I finally got off. I was able to get me a job. Like for real, my dude. Like our children, man, a whole bunch of them, man, and it's not their fault. I put it on the parents, man.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? That look, if you don't, you got to educate yourself out here, man.
Yeah.
If you don't educate yourself, man, and really find out what history is all about, how these things started, these different programs, bro, like you gonna be teaching your kids the same dumb shit,
Real
bro.
talk. Real talk.
The same dumb shit. And then look, like your podcast is really great, man. But
Thank you,
Dave,
bro. I appreciate that.
Dave, I know you for a fact that you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You already know,
You
bro.
already know what it is.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's sad to hear and I'm concerned about my race. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nobody no bad luck but me. I'm a black man. I'm concerned about my race. I like to see my race progress. I like to see brothers with their own business. I like to see sisters with their own business. Cause that's who I am. I'm a black person. That's what I'm loyal to my race. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
and look, listen, man. I just be so glad when we don't try to make jokes about a family that and your father he managed to be in a post office or your mother managed to be a secretary and accomplish that back in the day from the 60s to the 70s, bro.
Word.
Because we didn't have that many that was able to get that type of job. You
That's
know
right.
what I'm trying to tell
Turn
you?
the music down in the background.
Oh yeah, for real. But what I'm saying is to you, man, like listen, bro. It was never easy for the black woman or the black man.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? It was never easy, bro.
I agree,
We
brother.
really came up with the bootstrap, bro. And I don't even know if these young men know, bro. When we went in the service, man, they allowed us to represent the country that wasn't ours, but that we bought here to go in the service, and we got less paid.
Yeah.
Like, listen to me, dude. This is not a joke.
Real shit,
where
bro.
you can get up there and talk about like we were some lackeys or we had our hands out.
Right.
Bruh, look, you know how many brothers and sisters that are gone, bruh, that back in the day worked in them damn fields, picked the cotton, picked the tobacco, picked the corn, cultivated the land, and they wasn't getting shit, bro.
Nothing. Yeah,
They
not
was
a
living
damn
on the
dime.
main land. They had to do that.
Real talk.
And then look, finally, when they decided to, or whoever the group was in the late 60s, I go far as back as John F. Kennedy.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
What's good, Malone? What's good?
Time. That's my era. So even then, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they killed him, and I really don't. But even then, him and Martin Luther King, bro, and all them brothers, man, that marched. Because look, at that time I was 12, but I was old enough to know right from wrong.
I got a question, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question. I always hear, like the brother Moses Malone always say, you heard this term before as well, no one is coming to save us. Now,
you know what?
Now,
let
hear
me
me
tell
out.
you something.
Hear me out.
Let you know what?
Hear me out,
I
bro.
don't heard that shit way back then,
I know.
and I heard it up until 2005.
I got
But
you.
let me just tell you this: we were saved the day that we was born, bruh.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. I get that. I get all that.
Let me
I get no. Let me speak. Now, I sat and listened to you for a good minute, bro. Am I right?
No. You can disagree. I don't mind that.
No. I'm not talking about disagreeing. I said I sat and I listened to you for a good minute. I didn't cut you off. I just said 3 words, and you cut me off. And
no, you said I heard that what you said. You said that nobody is coming to save us.
Right, but I didn't finish.
Okay, go ahead and finish.
I said he's always say this. Nobody's coming to save us. Now, I'm saying that is it a possibility all of these years that gone by that we should now be trying to put something together to where we know we can go to us for us. My point is, here is a system that we've been utilizing for years. And today, listen, they can do this, bro. Hit a button, boom, that shit is done. And what's going to happen? We're going to have to go to ourselves anyway. So the question is, Malone says something about putting a development group together called the Black Focus Group. Now, within that Black Focus Group, is it a possibility that the people who are doing it, making things happen, can pull together resources and say, we're buying this land and we're going to produce produce. We're going to produce produce, which is going to help us get buildings and stores to put that produce in to sell food. I think the last vegetable store that I can remember that was black owned was, I think, up there by Martin Luther King and Forest. And they were selling vegetables and all that good stuff in there. If you go up and down right now, Martin Luther King, Ocean Avenue, Kennedy Boulevard, you don't see really not one produce store that's black owned.
And look,
meat,
dude,
nothing, bro.
I salute you. Look, I salute you for bringing that back, because listen to me, I lived that time, and I knew both of them dudes. That the one dude that had the produce store,
right?
And then I also knew my boy, salute to him,
right?
He had a clothing store right beside the produce store,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to mess with them dudes.
So the point I'm making is, brother. The point I'm making is,
well, I understand your point,
but
what I'm trying to tell you, bro, listen to me, man. Every mayor has an agenda. You know what I'm saying? And the only mayor that I can remember, starting from the 80s, not the 70s, because I came here in Jersey City, like I said, in 84.
Right.
The only mayor that I know that implemented programs for blacks to start their own business was Mr. Glenn Cunningham.
Okay.
So you have to understand that, listen, every mayor that we had in Jersey City, I wasn't born here in Jersey City, but I arrived in Jersey City in 84. Every mayor that we had in Jersey City, bro, you have to understand, if the power to be said, we don't want black businesses in our city, that's how it's going to be back in the day. But today we have black caucuses. We have many black groups that are educated, and they all have money due to programs that was developed through president as they pass and as they go on to be president. And I'm going to say this right here. Mr. Bill Clinton was one of the presidents, which is a Caucasian, that had the most beneficial program for black people, bro.
Is that right?
That's no exaggeration, bro.
Okay.
Like, I understand exactly what you're telling me, but we got to get over that dumb shit about the past is factual.
Right, I agree.
But we have what they call the black colleges. Say the name of all black colleges. What they call them?
All the black colleges.
Yeah, what they call them? HBCUs.
Yeah, HBCUs.
That's what they call them?
Right, right.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you, listen, man, them dudes, and for the women that attended only black colleges, them people, bro, they fought and fought and fought and fought just for equal rights, bro. And look, we are now living in 2025, bro. And all them years we was denied to be independent. And our children now are living in a manner where our grandparents and great grandparents were turn over in their graves, some of them. But listen, it's not our fault, man. So number one, what I'm trying to tell you is what you already know. We didn't ask to come to America.
I agree.
We was already independent.
Right.
Already doing what we do for our family. And then listen, people do not want to really relive history, bruh, because you know what? It makes them terrible, like demons. So they want to camouflage shit, bruh. And let me tell you something. Just imagine if you was walking down the street and you was black, bruh, back in the day, my dude, and they just grab you up and say, get on this truck, you going to work.
Right.
And I'm only going to pay you 50 cents a day.
Right.
Like, I'm just asking you, just imagine.
I understand.
That,
hell yeah. I get it, bro.
And like, listen, bro.
Get it.
Like, this stuff is real. So now look, let me just bring you up to speed in 2025, my dude, that you probably already know. We have a president today wants to go into black museum with black history, and he wants to reform it to his satisfaction. To his satisfaction. Because of the fact that the way we was treated, bruh. It ain't like we didn't have education, bruh.
Right.
It ain't like we didn't know how to raise our kids, bruh. He want to make it better for somebody to go in there, maybe from a different country. He might be considered as a Caucasian, to feel better about themselves.
Right.
History is not to be played with, my dude.
No doubt.
It is what it is, man. Listen, bruh, you asked me who I'm voting for, and I'm a black man. I'm voting for Bill O'Day, and he's a Caucasian. Why am I voting for him? Because he gave me an ear as a white man, and he said, "Oh, you was in the service." Not everybody recognize us, bro. We fought for this country, bro. We contribute so much to this country. And look, don't be deceived now. A whole bunch of Caucasians, they understand this. You can be a Republican, you can be a Democrat, on both sides, bro. Whether you're a white person as a Democrat, white person as a Republican, they know the contribution that the black man and the black woman gave to this country, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, like, all I'm saying is that 30 years shit, that woman, I salute her.
All right, but you didn't hear what I was.
You know why?
You didn't finish hearing what I was saying.
It's easy.
You gotta let me
let me finish. Let me finish now.
No, you gotta let me talk, brother. You gotta let me talk. You gotta let me talk. You have to let me talk.
No. You go ahead.
You have to let me talk, bro.
Quiet, bro. I'm listening to you, bro.
All right, you have to let me talk.
I'm listening to you, bro.
All right, gotta let me talk. All right.
You always said that. Now I'm listening to you, my dude. You know, we do now.
When I start talking, you gotta let me talk all the way. Don't cut me off. All right.
I'm waiting for you, bro.
Right. So now, when I was talking about the 30 years, brother, I was talking about the 30-something years, over 30 years of the generations being on the system is what the person I was talking to. It was a black guy. It was not a white guy. It was a guy who said he paid taxes. You know what I mean? And listen to me, bro.
Go ahead. Listen.
So
go ahead.
Now, he was talking about how, you know, I'm giving you a scenario so you can get it as well. And I'll even put it even better. I'll put it even better for you.
Go ahead.
Say you live next door to a person who actually is in need. And every time they're in need, they come to you and they grab it. And because you're a kind person, Phil is kind. Phil want to make sure this family over here get on their feet, correct? Until they get on his feet, Phil is helping them out and constantly doing it. 30-something years going by now, your kids are helping them out. All right? your kids is helping that same family out. That same family that you and your kids seen in the backyard having barbecues, drinking, getting high, doing all of that, but they're healthy and they're well. Okay? But the difference between you and that other family, you and your family got up and worked. So now as time go on, here it is 40 years. The kids are looking out for them and their kids, your kids. At that point, Phil, is this what this brother was saying was, there comes a divide right there. Because now they're paying the taxes. You paying the taxes, Phil. And then you're looking
Okay,
at them having. Let me finish. See, you always cut me off. You always
no,
cut
no,
me
no,
off.
no, no, no,
No. Listen to my.
Hey,
Listen.
Dave,
We gotta
I
listen
ain't
to
cutting
the
you
side.
off, Dave.
All right,
I'm
so
saying
now,
to you, Dave.
so now, hold
Dave,
on. I'm
listen to
not
me.
finished, Phil. You can't say nothing
All right,
unless
go
I'm
ahead,
finished.
Dave. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
cut you off, bro.
All right, cool. So now you are looking at this as an old man looking at your kids and your grandkids doing the same exact thing that you was doing to this family right next door. Now
Okay.
you're older and wise, and you looking at this shit like, oh hell no. That's what
Okay,
it,
I understand.
that's
But let me know when
that,
I can step in, Dave.
I'll let you
Let me
know.
know when I can
That's
step in
when
so I can really break it
that,
down to you. And
that's
then tell
when
that
the divide,
tell that person that
that's
call you,
when
give
the
him my
divide
number.
come in.
All right, let me know when I can
Right?
come in, Dave.
That's when
Let
the
me know.
divide comes in.
All right, I
The
understand what
divide
you're saying, but
comes
let me
in
know when,
around that
Dave. Let me
time
know when I
when
can come in, Dave.
the divide comes in around that time when you, which is the family who is feeding the taxes for this healthy family that really don't want to work. Now, these are the people he's talking about. So he
Okay.
made, listen,
Now, Dave. Can I come in now, Dave?
listen. He made
Don't
me
make me.
sit
Can I
back
come
and
in, Dave?
say, damn, I ain't look at it like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm
Yeah.
run home. I'm like, yo, man, hell with that. They need it. That's it. Yada, 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 yada. But then he made me sit back and say, Dave, look, this is where the divide coming at.
I
Because
don't
they
know
don't
who
want,
that dude is,
because
but Dave, listen to me. I salute him.
some people
I
don't really
salute
want
him,
to
Dave.
work.
I just want to know
And
when
I
I
get
can
that.
come in, Dave.
Huh?
I want to know when I can come in, Dave, now.
Not yet.
So I
Not
can
yet.
bring
You
you up
had
to
a long,
speed.
look, you had a long roll. Let me
But I just want
finish
to
my
know right
roll
now,
now.
can I just come in real short
Nope.
and bring
You
you up
came
to
in short a
speed?
few times. Here we go. Look. So now at that point, Phil, you and your family say you are the government. Say you are the taxes and all that stuff. You not you
Yeah.
do you think you are going to be happy with that situation with your family? Listen to me good now. With your family, you and your family, you're sitting back as the old man, can't even move, but your mind work really good, but you see this shit ain't right. You
I hear
understand?
you, Dave. I hear you, Dave.
So,
But I'm just saying, my dude,
and
just
eventually,
like
your
me,
grandkids or your kids come to you and say, Pop, why we got to get up every day, all day, and work from sun up to sundown, and then come home and we see them outside playing? We feel played, Pop. Pop, look, what the hell going on? And they healthy. They able-bodied workers, and we are tired, and we running out. Like our shit is going up. But we, you
look,
understand my point?
hey, look,
I just want to share
look at me,
that so that
look at me.
people
Hey,
can
listen to
hear
me.
and see that side. That's all. Like I said, I'm with my people, 100%. All right, but I
I
just
hear
want to
you,
get that side
Dave.
out.
I hear you, Dave.
Yeah.
But just look, you give me the go when I can come in so I can break this shit down, my
Go ahead,
dude.
bro. Break it down.
All right, so listen to this. Taxes come from working people, right? And some of our money pay for the people that can't and are not able to support themselves. You know what I'm saying? And look, education got something to do with this too, Dave.
All of that.
Let me finish now. Like you said, you interrupted me.
So
let me just break it down. Okay, let me just break it down and give you a little. Not you, Dave.
I know what you mean.
But the person, not you, Dave, because you are educated. But let me just give it to the person that pointed that stuff out to you. Okay, that person, that black person that pointed it out to you. Listen, you cannot live anywhere in the United States and not pay taxes.
Right.
And I don't give a damn what black person is successful. And look, we have a system that was made, and I told you earlier, for white people. We was not getting welfare, bruh. And that individual, if he called himself an educated person, you can give him my number, which I don't give a damn. But I want him to know that, bruh,
he may be
if you're going to speak, no, listen to me. If you're going to speak about history, bruh, have facts, bruh. Welfare was not made for black peoples, bruh.
I agree.
Absolutely not. The welfare was made for the poor whites, bruh. Now, again, I say to you, like I said earlier, they allow us to get it in the late 60s. It could be 69 or 1971. Now, let me finish now. So, the only way a black woman at that particular time in all the states of this America is that she had to agree to not have a man in the house.
I get that.
Those are facts, bruh.
I get
Those are facts. I don't give a damn if she had 20 kids. Dave, let me finish. I don't give a damn if she had 20 kids. But all 20 kids were not born in the same year. So therefore, she might have had a kid that was born in 62. She might have had another 3 kids that was born in 64. What I'm trying to tell you, she was on her own. She wasn't getting welfare, bruh. And every tax person that are working today, which was very few black men in those days that had jobs. We was sitting on trucks, bruh. We was, if you was in the South, listen to me. I'm just telling you straight up.
I can't go on too long, brother. I have to
no. I hope that there's some white person listening to me.
No doubt.
That was born in Dave. Can I finish, Dave?
No,
like you my dude.
I have to go, bro. I have to go on.
All right, but I'm gonna leave it like that right there, my dude. I love you, bro.
I gotta read some chats, but I love you too, brother. Thank you for chiming in, brother. I appreciate you. But I'm about to read some chats now. Thank you for the call, Phil. I appreciate you, brother. Much love and respect.
All right, peace, bro.
You got it.
Peace, my dude.
My man. All right. All right. So now that was my man Phil dropping the wisdom, dropping the science. It was definitely appreciated that the brother made a call and very much appreciated. So I got to go to the chat right now, and I did spend a lot of time on that call, and that's my man. That's why I did. That's my man. Good people. You know what I mean? I had great points. And I just want to go to the chat now so that I could read off some of the chats that the brothers and sisters that might be on here speaking about. So my man Musa is here, and he says, all society is going to have a population of poor people and need support. That's true. So what? The U.S. give Israel over $4 billion in aid every year. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Facts. Every year. And what else he says? I said this earlier. He said, how much aid is the U.S. spending in Ukraine right now today? He also said, I said this earlier today, we must develop and create Black focus groups. Facts. He also says, no one is coming to save us. We must save ourselves. You mentioned 2025 several times. What do you mean by that? Are you asking me? Are you asking Phil? Um, there's a whirlwind of change brewing around the world, and it is beginning in Africa. The future of the Black consciousness movement depends on men like President Captain Ibrahim Thor and President General Asima Gada. Power to the people and solidarity. Musa Moses Malone. 10:23 or 29:25. He's just rambling, talking loud and saying nothing. I guess he was talking about the caller, but we will never have. He also says, Musa, we will never we'll never have for everyone. We will never have for everyone. AI is already eliminating tens and thousands of jobs. This is a fact. When the system was talking about welfare, Queen, when the system was talking about welfare, Queen, they showed you a black female when the truth is welfare queen was a white woman who went to get food stamps and welfare checks and Mercedes Benz. And a Mercedes Benz. That's right, bro. Musa also said, David, so what? The welfare system is only pennies on our tax dollar. All right. So what you say to Tanya, Morgan, hey, what's the topic this evening? All right. The topic is, we went from who you see as the mayor in this city. Who do you see as the mayor in this city that should be picked or voted for in this city and why? That was the topic. And then we moved into the topic of the shutdown, far as the STB or SBT or whatever it is, BDT, whatever in the SNAP. We were talking about that. And it went into a lot of different history and things of that nature. Latanya, what's good with you? Much love. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you. If you have anything to say about this, the shutdown, you can. Well, I just gave a scenario of why some people may look at it, the way they look at it, as far as, people do need this. Some people say, people need this. Again, I was on welfare myself, so I know it was a help to our family. You know what I mean? I can remember going in the parks and getting the free lunch and things of that nature. So any government assistance that was given back then, I think it was definitely a help in a lot of different ways. But then you hear on the other side of some people saying things like, if they are a working body and, why can't they get up and go to work? That's what some are saying. I'm not saying it. I just want you to hear me clear. I am not saying it. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying what the people are saying. Okay? They saying, why not? I saw a Spanish guy online on YouTube. This is what he said. He said, how they gonna make me work? I ain't working all these years. You ain't gonna make me work. I ain't working. I'm a boss. So did we make some people comfortable to the point where they don't really want to work? They feel like they don't need to work. So do you think 3 hours of work would be decent for them to get all the benefits that the government may give if they ask them? What if they change the system up, right? What if they change the system up? Okay, Latanya, what's good with you, Latonya? Morgan said that they believe that the mayor O'Day would be good. Is that's who you're referring to? Oh, you're talking about, I ain't seen other posts. You said, well, I wish it could be educational Gilmore for mayor. Okay, that's what's up. I feel you. He said she believed that he would be a very good mayor. Okay, that's what's up. I can see that. I can definitely see that with my man, educational Gilmore. I can see it. Yep, yep. So yeah, would do you think it would be good a good thing if the government started changing up the structure of the benefits and making people work now? That might look like where it's going. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that may look like where it may be going. I don't know. Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's wrong? Do you think that they shouldn't change it, just keep it the way it is? You can answer that question. Musa said, as a labor leader, I fought against the welfare to work program. Oh, interesting, brother. Fought against the welfare to work program. You fought against it. All right, so let me read that right. You fought against the welfare to work program. Okay, so you basically saying you didn't want people to work. I just want to be clear. You didn't want people to work. You fought against that. You didn't want people that get welfare to work. I just want to be clear, Mr. Malone. Okay. Just let me know. I want to be clear. You said also most religions talk about doing for the least of us. You was asking Mr. Phil the other question regarding so yeah, so that's a good question. Do you think people should work 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours in a week to collect any benefits of the government funding, as far as um, the EBT, the SNAP, Section 8, anything that has something to do with them giving funds as they were doing through the years and not having to work for it at all? Your thoughts? So Malone says, it's a good question. Why would people have to work for charity to get charity? Why would people have to work for charity to get charity? It's a good question. Why would people have to work for charity to get charity? Maybe because they get in charity. So why not? I mean, they get in charity. Charity is giving to them. So you feel that they shouldn't really have to do anything for anything that's being received. So the receiver, do you feel like the receiver should constantly receive without giving? That's another question. Do you think a receiver should constantly receive without giving? The receiver should constantly receive without giving. And the giver should constantly give without receiving. So Lasan says, I saw the news. today they spoke about the workforce program, and Latanya said, "I believe that they are going to start it. They definitely up to something. Yeah, I definitely see it. It's not like a rocket scientist for real. I think they definitely. This is a way, even if it's a break for a month or 2 months. So I think we people got to hold on, and we're going to have to look out for our people that's in need, because they may try to drag this on for longer than what it really is. Because I think they truly trying to reconstruct. I think they trying to reconstruct, move certain laws that was put on the table many years ago now come into play and start working the way they want it to work. They're going to change things up, bro. They're sneaking it in on us. I think that's what's going on, family. Yeah, they're going to change the laws. They're going to probably make people start working 4 or 5 hours a week. I think a lot of people getting them letters in the mail right now. And like I said, this is not clowning nobody. This is not disrespecting nobody. As you all know, that we like to dialogue here. We like to brainstorm here. We like to conversate, converse, um, look at certain scenarios, look at ideas, give up the perspectives and analogies and all that. So this is what this is all about here. Okay, so don't try to come over here and make it seem like we clowning over here. No, we talking serious conversations over here. All right, real talk. So Musa said, so what? Just look at all the tax breaks and the billionaires are getting at the expenses of the poor. True that. I agree. I definitely agree. Definitely agree. By the tax breaks that they get. But it's crazy because they be the ones that's complaining. At that, they be the ones that's complaining. But they making billions. I guess that's what you're saying. And they also getting all types of $1 billion breaks because of the poor. True that. Yep, 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 yep. What you say, Malone? When they did what? When they did that, and I was a labor leader, and what they did was they took a person who was working, laid them off, and put a welfare recipient on their job. What? Wow. Okay, so that's why you was kind of against it. So were they giving them the same pay, or were they definitely giving them a much smaller or lower pay? That's true. Malone said they got us fighting against ourselves. Morgan said, "Y'all, we better wake up. People better wake up. People better wake up." I feel you. I definitely feel you. Yep. I definitely feel you. If you want to call in, you can. If you want to call in to give a call, it's fine. You can do that. Yep. No doubt. No doubt. All right. So yeah, that's another topic we are talking about, because I'm just kicking it. You know what I mean? It's only 9 o'clock. We got time to chill out, relax, or whatever topic you guys want to talk about. please feel free to chime in and go ahead and give it to me. Let's deal with it. Oh, so you're saying the ones that they put in as the workers program, welfare to work, they don't get paid at all. Oh, okay. But in reality, don't they still get paid if they getting welfare? They getting, I guess that's probably how they looked at it. They getting the stamps and getting all the benefits and all that. Um, Not being able, some getting paid, their electricity paid and all that stuff too. I don't know if that how that works. That might happen too. So, could that be the case? That's what I'm asking. Could that be the case as well? Because they don't get paid physically, far as money's concerned, in their hand, but they still get the benefits. Oh, how that work? How that work? Again, I want to just be sure I mention this. It's only right that I do mention this for those who that may want to go out there, especially my people. I'm trying to protect my people more than anything because I see a lot of other nationalities online as well doing this too. They're talking about going out there, taking what they want, taking what they feel like is not on their EBT card. They go into the Walgreens, the Walmarts, the Costco's, and all that. They going in with a cart, and nobody better not stop them. And I just want to say, I just want to lend my hand, lend my advice to you. Don't do that. For any young person that have that energy, that spirit in them, I just want to say to you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go out to the supermarkets and try to bully your way out the store with 2, 3 carts of food. Don't do that. Because just like they may have had this plan as far as shutting down during Thanksgiving time at 2025, they have also may have, not sure, I don't know, but I think it's better to be safe than sorry. They may have had in place security officers or whatever the case may be to be in certain locations when the month of November the 1st come around. So be careful. I'm seeing videos online where people are planning and telling people how to get away with getting food out of these stores in November because they don't have no money on their cards. And they saying people, nobody is not going to stop them from going into the stores, taking what they want. And I'm just saying, don't do that. I'm just saying, do not do that. Yep, that's all I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't get slammed on the ground for food. Don't be embarrassed. Get taken to jail for food. Even though we have seen this happen in Walgreens over and over again, where people go into stores, walk out the stores like it's nothing. Okay? I don't know if that's going to be able to happen today. I don't know if that's going to happen or they're going to allow that to happen next month, in a few days. I want you to be very careful. Don't get souped up. Don't get souped up over the idea that you see your friend, your girlfriend, your male friend, your boy, your dude, whoever, wanting to do that. They all expressing this over TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm saying to you, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. Yep. I think this is the time, if you definitely, truly in need, this is the time you come together with your family, your friends, people in the community, and things like that. I'm quite sure there will be a lot of food pantries that you can hit early so that you don't have to be online long. There are a lot of food pantries. If someone can send me a list of the addresses, I appreciate it if you can. A list of the addresses, I will definitely push the addresses where the pantries are for those who really, truly in need so that they can come by and get online to grab some food for their family that is in need. Okay? We can do that. If you can do that, it will be greatly appreciated. Yep. If you can do that, it will be greatly appreciated. Someone send me all the names of the. I can look it up myself, but if you here and you're looking and you're just on looking on the outside, hit me on the inbox. Yep. Don't do that. If you're in need, reach out. Don't do what possibility what they want us to do. Okay? They may have something in place. They may have something in place. They may have something in place. All right? You may see a lot of things happen. Not just our people, but I'm saying that I'm concerned about our people. Yeah, this is facts. You said, Musa said, what about the person who lose their job and or placed by a workfare welfare to work employee? Okay, that's a good point. Do you really think that's going to be a solution when the whole nation is going to be hungry? Come on, man. I know that's right. I don't know if you're speaking of the pantries or not, but yeah, there will be pantries around, and I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know how long it's going to work, but I think it will work for the meantime. For people that's starving, that's really going to be hungry, if they're used to getting food every single month, and right about right now, maybe their cabinet is a little light, and again, they may have a few children that's in need. They want to eat. They need to eat. So I think that would be the best next thing, or the best next thing is going to family and friends to help out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Community, family and friends. Family and friends, community. Whichever order you want it to go in. But it may be needed. Yep, it may be needed. So we've been on for about an hour and some change, probably. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. What's good with you? Peace and blessings. Do me a favor, like and share the page. I appreciate you. Thank you for chiming in. To all you guys, Musa, my man Phil, the call. Appreciate you, brother. Much love and respect. I appreciate your call. Thank you, Shelton, for chiming in. Morgan, appreciate you. Peace and blessings. I hope to see you soon. May God bless each and every last one of you. And I'll see you soon. You have been DAP'd. See you at the next topic. Peace and blessings.